Ifeanyi Okowa, the former governor of Delta State, is the owner of 13 firms and a 2-year-old bank, of which one, Emefiele, is the managing director, according to Sir Edwin Clark, elder statesman. In an interview with Arise TV News, he disclosed that Monday Okowa, who worked for Zenith Bank previously, is now employed by Okowa's bank. He added that Okowa had kept the majority of the funds intended for the Niger Delta residents for his own gain. He acknowledged writing Okowa 2 letters to inquire about his use of their funds. He claims that every oil-producing state has been compensated and the amount paid to Delta from 2007 to 2015 was 1,760 something billion naira. We collected over 700 billion naira just in February, with the remaining funds going to Okowa because oil was coming in so freely and at such high prices, in order to let him know that we cannot be duped. I wrote him a second letter, which I have already given to the EFCC. Today, some governors are wealthier than their respective states. He opened a bank, and as of today, that 2-year-old bank has received the majority of our funds. Something high-end banking. Emefiele, the managing director, is a native of Okowa's village. Monday Okowa, Okowa's brother who was working at Zenith Bank, is present, and this man owns 13 businesses. Thus, he received 1 trillion as payment. Therefore, instead of paying the 50% stipulated by his own rule, the despotic rule, section 14, which mandates that money must be delivered to them automatically, he now retained the 13% and utilized the entire sum to distribute instruments and approve whatever deal the despotic desired. In order to let him know that we cannot be duped, I wrote him a second letter, which I have already given to EFCC today. EFCC today, some governors are wealthy than their respective states. He opened a bank, and as of today, that 2-year-old bank has received the majority of our funds. Something high-end banking. Okay, Emefiele, the managing director, is a native of Okowa's village, and so on and so forth. Okay, the question is that 2-year-old. Why is it that we are beginning to hear it now? Well, I listened to Edwin Clark, and I was like, of the thing that he said, he was talking about how Niger Delta has not been progressing and what have you, and he was saying that they themselves that have the oil at their backyard, that they will have to go to Casino, they have to go to the north to go and take permission. That it is disgraceful, it is this. And I was asking myself, that Papa, but you were with Goodluck Jonathan for 6 years now. Why didn't he do the needful? Oh my God. Why didn't he do the needful? And wow. Why did he not do the needful? You expect somebody else to do it for you? You are trying to be good, and even the Goodluck Jonathan self is not even the way you see they laugh. Say, even regret, say, even do any better thing for the region. Those who have been complaining, taking action drastically. He's not even doing, he didn't do it. He's not even remorse about it. See him going to Aso Rock every now and then. So I'll begin to ask, why didn't you people tell him what to do? You yourself and Richard Jaffa, you were all around him. You see, opportunity once lost can never be regained. That's it. So as for Okowa, we learned that he sponsored the same other statesman, Edwin Clark, told us that he sponsored the Atiku'S campaign. Atiku, that will get your own money. But don't be saying you go still contribute anyway, sha. Can you imagine? Grandpa will no gree execute contract when he collect because Okowa no gree give am contract again. He is trying to fight back now. Papa, abeg, go rest Joe. Big job for Tinubu and EFCC. This old memory man should retire himself. Exactly what he said about a former governor Uduaga, but today nothing happened. As weighty as it may seem, Delta State supposed to be competing with Rivers State head to head in terms of infrastructure development. infrastructural development. But no, I dislike Wike, but trust me, Wike has made it very difficult to the incoming governor of Rivers State to beat his record. Bridge after bridge, road after road. Even at a point, Obi commissioned one. Other political leaders, particular leaders from far and wide, at some point commissioned one or two projects, but Delta State sleeps with all the funds it gets. Just as exactly Peter, as Peter Obi used Anambra money to build his companies like Fidelity Banks and others. Animal with a meaningless comment. The one they seized Lagos State with since 1999. Is there any mention of Obi in this news? He doesn't need to mention Obi's name now. He's just expressing his opinion. Whether his opinion is a correct thing, it's a different thing, or it's what said that needs to be debunked. This is really shocking if it is true what this old man is saying. I have always known that Okowa is a thief, and he had continued in government in the way of his master Ibori, the shameless Urobo governor chief. That is why the sad history of fraud persisted in Delta State. Get where fraud no dey? These are weighty allegations and in fact infractions. They should be painstakingly investigated. Edwin Clark, despite his own fallibility as human, is not usually given to frivolity. Okay. Imagine this old man refusing to guard his tongue and greedy desire. Find out if that is the truth first. You people are looking for good governance, and someone is violating rules and is being exposed. Yes, you are angry. You guys are not ready for progress, and that is it. Let the EFCC probe this Emefiele about the bank Okowa activities. For this country, never. Bet me. With all this explanation you gave, how does it involve Emefiele, the last government of Muhammadu Buhari? Can you tell Nigerians how much they looted and still? The matter that is purely Okowa, you are bringing in Emefiele just because of your personal hatred. You are a grandpa. Talk maturely. Somebody stole that kind of money and you are still defending him. I'm sorry for you people. They're full everywhere. Every nook and cranny in this country, you see them defending the thieves. Defending the thieves. The one we don't see before. Say, I better leave her. No being go first start to steal. Go take another person. Go and that another person. That's what you're going to be hearing.